Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Drugas on behalf of Ashley Bix.
Ashley Ann Pitts.
All right. Your Honor, we've gone through the pre-sentence report. The recommendation is something my client wants to address today. The only correction I have to the face of the pre-sentence report is the attorney should be listed as myself rather than.
Okay. Ma'am, anything you want to tell the court before I sentence?
I was wondering if I could be placed on probation. Since,
You want to be placed on probation?
yeah, since I did a month in the Wayne County last month. I'd rather be on probation than incarcerated.
Your Honor, Teresa Clare on behalf of probation.
Yes.
Ms. Fix was ordered to probation to complete the pre-sentence interview. It took some effort to get that done initially because it was done quite some time ago, and then Ms. Fix has numerous times failed to appear to this court for sentencing. While she has been out on bench warrant status, she's also picked up other cases, one being an OWI out of the 15th District Court, which is holding her in custody. Not to mention, it was brought to my attention, she now has a couple other cases out of
Romulus.
Which are bench warranted now because she has failed to appear, I believe, because she was unaccounted here.
It's a show cause. I don't think a warrant issue.
I went to court.
Oh, a show cause.
Yeah.
So she is, Your Honor, scheduled
Oh,
for
that's
show
okay.
cause in this matters because she failed to appear, because she was in custody here for those Romulus cases. Probation's concern with Ms. Fix is that she does come before this court and indicates that she wants to do things, but she never follows through with any of it. So probation has concerns that if Ms. Fix were to be released on this case, she's not going to do it, and she's not going to contact probation. I know that, and this court knows how I operate. I attempted to reach Ms. Fix multiple times to try to even get her to get in here to get sentenced, because originally, I believe my recommendation was to have a probationary sentence. However, it's getting her here, and if she doesn't come to court, she's not going to report probation.
Well, and the cold hard reality is that May and June she didn't appear, but she just, the simplest of things to complete your pre-sentence interview, she didn't do. Had to issue a bench warrant in her cases, in this case, 4 times before we can get you here.
I promise I'll do it.
You're not a good candidate for probation. I mean, I couldn't even get you to interview with probation initially. You didn't even follow the court's instruction to do that. And then had the bench warrant you didn't appear, had to basically make it an in-person hearing, which I don't specifically recall why, but that typically means there's an issue going on with getting the person there. So, and I'm not sure, in January of this year, you were brought into custody somehow. So even after I'd issued 2 bench warrants, one that I recalled, you did that, and on the recommendation initially on April 24th, 2024 was for a probationary sentence, but that was in April of 2024. You didn't appear. I issued a bench warrant, and then we don't see you until January. The magistrate, I'm not sure why, but granted you a PR in January, on January 16th. On January 29th, you were supposed to appear before me, and you didn't show up. You came back again into custody for whatever reason in June, and I'm the magistrate. I don't know why. gave you a PR because you said you'd appear. And that was in 2025. And on the date he gave you didn't appear. That's where we are. You don't do what you say you're going to do. And the reality is, when I've seen these in the past, what will actually end up happening is we put you on probation, and then ultimately I'm imposing the jail time because you haven't done anything. Anything else?
Can I be placed on the tether? GPS tether.
Your Honor, the only thing I can express on her behalf is that she does have remorse for missing those dates.
All of them?
Yeah.
And other than that, I discussed with her what her options may be on taking.
I'm on mom's side, transportation.
She just addressed that she had stable housing through her mother, so that's.
Sentence of the court, $125 statutory fee, 93 days in jail, credit 20. The balance, the defendant is to serve the balance. Thank you. Court does call the case, People versus Norman Reeves.